Hello. Okay. So, a while ago, I had showed you guys a cobblestone generator that I had built, and some of you said you guys wanted to see how it was made, and I said I'd show you, so I'm going to show you how I made the cobblestone generator in a creative mode, so it's easier for me to show you and fly around, and so you guys can copy it if you want to. Now, it's kind of simple, and you'll see, so I don't know if you guys are going to copy it or not, but just in case you want to, I'm going to show you how to make it. Okay, so what you do is you make the basic walls for cobblestone generator. So basically just do this. And when I was doing this, I looked off of a picture of a basic cobblestone generator. So I apologize if I've done this wrong. But I think that it should be like this, because the lava goes right there, the water goes right there. Actually, this should be like that. And this could be like this. Because then, there we go. Because then this is where the cobblestone's made right here. So, you want to put lava right here. And water right here. Of course, we're going to have to block this up with cobblestone. And then we can just fill in this ground right here. So here's basically just your basic cobblestone generator right here. So you just... This is why we needed to look at a picture, because this was wrong. Okay. Okay, so water's right there. Cobblestone's going to be right here. And water. Cobblestone. 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 Awesome. Okay. So, there's the cobblestone generator. So, basically, you just mine this and you get cobblestone. So, the next thing I did was... Oops. Wrong button. So, the next thing I did, I just built out like this. So, I could make sure I could destroy this block right here. But I could press the mine button as long as I want, and I cannot break the block behind it. So, I can just hold it and I can just mine cobblestone for as long as I want. Then... One second, let me just make sure the screen is more visible for you. Yeah, it's probably as good as it's going to get. Then, what I did is I just built up some walls around it. So, let's see, I just basically did this. It's not going to look like the same like I did before, because I am kind of doing this in a more hurried fashion. But basically, I just did it like this. So, kind of like this. And then I put one of these things down right here. And something like this right here. And this is kind of basically how I had the back. If you guys saw what I was, if you saw what I did last time, this is what it basically looked like. Was like right like this in the back. So we saw I did the cobblestone generator, just looked like this, and I built it up like that. Then this is the room where you get the cobblestone. So you want to kind of build this up like this. So then you can just stand right here and just mine it. And the cobblestone will be right there. Right? So what I did is then I just built it up like this. And kind of just put like a door right there. And then maybe like a torch right here. So you can kind of see when you're mining at night. And then, so I just put a door right there, which I'll probably just do right now. Door? Cat. Oh. And if you see this island over here, guys, this is just because I built this one super fast, and I did like a tester go on trying to build the cobblestone generator, and I placed lava, and this is what came up. Cannot place lava. Placing lava too close to the spawn level point is not allowed due to possibility of instant death for spawning players. So, I had to build another platform, which I just realized that now I'm going to have to build this platform bigger. So, I'm going to build this platform just out a little bit bigger than it is, because there's something else I need to add to it. Because the building was kind of big, if you remember seeing it, or the generator. So, basically you have your basic cobblestone generator, and then, here comes the fancy part. So, you have your water right here, right? This is your water, and this is where your cobblestone gets collected, right? Well, if you want to be able to grab the cobblestone from back there, you're going to have to make it, like, be able to have, like, a depository system where the cobblestone will come out and float down to. So you're going to want to break this block right here, and then break this block right here. Oh, and another disclaimer. Sorry, I forgot to say this before, but this will really only work in the sky, because otherwise you have to dig underground to do all this work. So this cobblestone generator would mainly work on a sky block, which is normally the only place where you use the cobblestone generator. But if you're using any other place, the best place to do this is in the sky, otherwise it's going to be a lot harder to do it on ground. Okay, so you do this, and see how the water kind of just flows down there? So when you, like, break this block, it'll turn to cobblestone. And the cobblestone that you break, a little chunk will, like, fall down into this water right here. And right now, it'll just float to the ground because there's nothing to stop it. So what you need to do is you just need to do this, which is very simple. Just, like, make a little boxing thing. So it can kind of get trapped in there, like this. And then you just kind of build under it. Well, first you need to do this, so then when it does that, it doesn't break. And then you just kind of, like, build under it like this. Let's see how I did this. Because you need to do this, make a little box, and block it in like this. You don't really need these right here. And there. So, now when you get the cobblestone from under there, the cobblestone will just float down the water, and it'll land right in this little cup thing where you can come in and just pick it up. Very simple, honestly. Doesn't take too long to do it at all. But yeah. So then, since you have this little box thing right here. Oh, snow time. Wonder if it changes. I'm protected under this thing. Okay. So then, I just built this thing up kind of like this. And you don't remember how I had like a triangle kind of a building under it? You don't have to do that. That was just more for looks, to make it look cool. But you don't really have to do that at all if you don't want to. So basically, this is just it, the cobblestone generator like this. But also, here's another part that you need to think about. How are you going to get down to here if you're on a skyblock? So, what I did was, I just did kind of like a staircase to start out with. And this block right here needs to get destroyed, and this block right here, and this block right here. And see how that's kind of like right next to this? So then I just did this, and I built it up right here. And then I did this like this, so I kind of just built up the walls. It's honestly very simple. And see how I kind of have like the same building I had before? It's just like this. And I put a door right here. So it looks a little different because I think I had like 3 lines right here, but that's because this one was a little bit spaced out farther than that one. So then you just come down here, walk down these stairs, and here's the little depository system that you got from the cobblestone. And I think I'll load this thing in creative and survival if I have enough time so I can show you how it works. But then what I did was I just made sure it was safe, basically, because you don't want to fall off trying to get your cobblestone. So I'm just going to make a box. And the triangle part took a long time, so I'm not going to be able to show you guys that, but you don't really have to decorate the bottom part of it. I just made a giant triangle on the bottom of it. It's simple, you can do whatever you want to the bottom. Doesn't really matter to me anyways. So then I just built this little box. And I kind of did this, so it's a little bit more roomy down here. And you don't need to have a lot of room because this is just where you pick up your cobblestone. So I just make it like compact as possible so you don't have to waste a bunch of cobblestone on this if you're doing a sky block. So you don't have to use your cobblestone generator a ton. Because another problem is that before you can make this depository system, you have to have cobblestone with you. So you'll have to use the cobblestone generator the slow way or the way without. You have to use the basic cobblestone generator before you can make this depository thing. Otherwise you won't be able to do it. So here's basically just the room where you'd get the cobblestone. See how it kind of does that? Are you understanding? I hope so. So you just stand right here. You mine like this. Oops. You do not mine that. That was wrong. So you just mine this, and you can just hold the mine button because you can't break that. and you can just hold this, and the cobblestone will just drop down into that little water thing, and the water thing leads down into here, and it'll just catch it in here. Pretty simple. I'm going to give myself a diamond pickaxe. I'm going to load it up in survival so that I can show you guys. Oh, look, a creeper. I'm going to go have fun with that creeper, too. Okay, let's get this thing, and let's exit and save. And that's basically it. There's not a lot, really, it's not that complicated, honestly. All you have to do is just watch this and follow what I was doing. I know I did it pretty fast, but I tried to keep this things under 15 minutes, otherwise they won't upload right. So that's the only reason why I was doing this kind of faster. But yeah, let's just load up this. Oh, I didn't switch it to survival. Stupid. Oh, I only have like 4 minutes left. Come on. Let me go. I'm stupid. Oh, I'm so stupid. Come on. Exit without saving. Okay. Play game. Continue playing offline because I don't have internet. Okay. This. Survival. Gonna make sure it's on peaceful because the PlayStation... Oh, in case you guys didn't know, PlayStation has a glitch that if you leave it on this after you join it again, mobs will spawn even if it's on peaceful. So if you want to make sure it's on peaceful or certain difficulty, scroll through it a couple times every time you load up the world to make sure you have the right thing. Otherwise, it's a glitch that happens. I don't know why, but it's irritated me. I guess I'm sure they'll fix that in the update because you just have to scroll back and forth. Just in case you guys are wondering why mobs spawn on peaceful, that would be why. Pigmen won't attack you unless you attack them. Okay. Did you know there's a Minecraft wiki? Yeah, I did. Did you know there's... Oh, I already read that. Okay. Watch me fall off. Okay. So basically, just stand here, mine the cobblestone. See how it like drops down into the water right there? Of course, sometimes it'll go into the fire, or the lava. And sometimes it'll collect right there. So another thing you can do is you can just dig this part right here. And you can just leave this open. Maybe you want, like, put a door right here. So, like, oh, and maybe do this. Oops. So, like, sometimes when you're mining cobblestone, it, like, pops back up onto this, like, little ledge thing right there. Can't really point at it because you can't see it. But, right there. See how the cobblestone just, like, landed right there? It's kind of, you can't really get to that unless you, like, break the whole thing. So, a smart thing to do would be just to, like, walk in here. Make a door right there so you can just grab the stuff that lays there. So once you get the cobblestone, you just come right down here. And see how there's cobblestone in there? You just go down there and pick it up. So you got 5 cobblestone from that. And a couple went in the lava, but most cobblestone generators, you'll lose cobblestone in the lava anyways. But yeah, that's just basically all you have to do. Just a simple little thing that I just made look fancier just by adding a bunch of just random blocks to it. But, yeah, that's basically it. And if you're wondering how I made the triangle thing, that's kind of more hard to explain. If you guys would like to see me make the bottom of this thing have like a triangle on it like I had in the other video when I showed it to you, then I will load this world back up. I will load this world back up and I will make that triangle thing on the bottom for you guys in case you guys want to make it look more fancy. But that is incredibly hard to do in survival because you have to like use like a water elevator and just place every block. I know that because I had to do it like that and it took me probably about an hour. So, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and I will hope to see you guys in my next video. Goodbye! Wait, here, I'm sorry. Goodbye! Actually, I'm going to place some torches around this thing because it's... Oh. I only have 1 torch. Well, I'm going to hang on to this guy.